Hey, it's Raven Tactical here with the Hellhound Ginger, and she disappeared. So, there's a thing that's been going around too that I've noticed, right? So initially when everything was kicking off, right, everyone became a prepper, everyone became this. So everybody was panicking for everything, right? Toilet paper, this, and we saw the massive crash. So everybody thought it was going to be like tomorrow. This is a slow death, people. A slow death. This is basically similar to a book called 299 Days. It's a 10-book series. I recommend people reading it. If you have Audibles, it's really good. The first several books, obviously, like most series, are probably the better of the books. The author, I don't know his name offhand. I will grab it and maybe try to put it in the links. But it's a slow death. It's not, we didn't have the EMP. We didn't have, the nuclear weapon destroy itself. We didn't have you wake up on Monday and the banks are completely gone because they're completely shut down. That's coming, like not the EMP maybe so much, but the economic collapse is coming. It's a slow death, people. What that means is these are all in steps, right? It's a cascading thing. If you ever played dominoes, where you knock the one domino over and all the dominoes start falling down and they start going in this pattern. Well, this is the domino part. We're in the first part of it. The virus and everything shutting things down was either a trial run by someone or somehow they figured something out, and it's knocking down things, and it put a government into tailspin worldwide, and it crashed the economy. Now it's crashing food production, and now it's crashing everything else. Manufacturing, the ability to produce tools, equipment, parts for vehicles. What happens when you can't get an oil filter for your semi-truck, and now it's deadline, right? And by deadline, I mean this. Your truck is inoperable to go on the road. What happens when the trucking community shuts down? What happens when the fuel prices start to spike again because OPEC and all these people are realizing like what they shot down isn't working? Excuse me. It must be the corona. Anyways, what I got going on now is you got people, because it didn't collapse in the first few weeks, right? That it's not super bad, but they're still seeing people go to work. They're still seeing people do this. They're starting to be a denier, right? They're starting to go back to the mocking of prepping, right? Well, you guys kind of panicked. You guys went out and bought food, and you guys went out and bought this, and you guys made sure you guys bought fuel and stuff. I'm like, yeah, they're all things that are important. Even if, let's say, by God's grace, tomorrow, everything reverses back to normal and the economy jumps 10,000 points and we're back where we were. Or even better. We're better than we were. Well, that food you bought and that fuel you bought at $1 a gallon, well, that's worth something. That's an actual tangible item. My point would be is like, during this, people were taking things and putting them into taking money, putting them into tangible items that you can hold, physically hold. I don't mean stocks. I don't mean gold stocks that don't exist. I mean things you can hold. I can hold a gallon of gas in a can, obviously. I can hold a can of beans. I can hold a bag of rice. And this is funny because this is kind of like, it always flips back. The ones that aren't preppers, who never are, never were, are going back to, well, it's fine. Everything is fine. The sheep always go back to this. The government says it's fine. The government's okay. Whoever they voted for is going to tell them that it's okay and everything is going to be back to normal. The economy will bounce back and we will be all good. It's just a blurb. We'll be, a few more weeks and then the economy is going to skyrocket back. Could. I don't see it. I mean, if you read, like, what do they call it? Reading the tea leaves, you would see things like people talking about farming being dying off. You would see things like, oh, well, people permanently have lost their jobs because of this. Businesses are going bankrupt, and even bigger businesses like AMC will go bankrupt in a few weeks. They can't afford it. They can't afford to continuously pay rent on a gigantic building with no income. And they're paying, AMC is a gigantic movie theater corporation. So they have many movie theaters. They don't own the land. So they all rent it. They're a big multi-million-dollar company, and they're collapsing because they can't. There's no income. When your income is zero, because you can't sell food, you can't sell chips, you can't sell tickets, what are you gonna do? So you're gonna see this, and then you're gonna see the people who think it's, gonna be going back to mocking you. To me, don't get upset with them. The sheep will always be sheep. The sheep will always be sheep. I only hoped that a few of them took notice and stopped being sheep and became more of the sheep dog and kind of saw it for what it was. And I really appreciate you guys too. Leave some comments, leave some things down here, and let me know what you think. It's Raven Tactile out.